1,000 years. If I hurt you, I make wine from your tears. I told you that we can fly, 'cause we all have wings. But some of us don't know why. I was standing, you were there. Two worlds collided, and they can never, ever tear us apart. Hi everybody, my name is Mike and it's my YouTube page, Mox News. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you're finding something of value here. I truly do. So there are 96,000 plus Mox News subscribers on this page. And I have, for more than a decade, posted thousands and thousands and thousands, well over 60,000 videos on YouTube at this point. For well over a decade, actually it's more than 14 years now, I have covered the last 4 elections, the last 4 presidential elections I have covered, and I covered them damn well. We did 38 million views in 2017. I have posted tens of thousands of videos, well over 60,000 videos on the YouTube. I've given and given and given of myself, of my time to this community, and I know that it's the right thing. I know that I have opened the eyes of many, many people who, you know, over and over again I hear this, you know, I never would have seen this story. The mainstream media never would have covered this. Over and over again, you hear that on Mox News in the comments. There are 7,047 videos on this page after I post this one. 7,047. I'm asking you please to give something back. I've given and given and given to this community. I'm asking you to recognize I don't make one single penny on monetization, and that I live on a shoestring budget that I should not have to. And I come out here and I say, please help. And 96,000 people just turn their backs on me. Now, I'm afraid that it's because of something that I'm doing wrong. Like, I know I have to shave and get a haircut in order to be respectable to you. In order to be a journalist, I have to put on the fake Clark Kent glasses in order to be a decent journalist. It's not enough to serve you thousands and thousands of important historical documents for hundreds of millions of views. To open the eyes of people around the world. There are journalists who went to college to learn how journalism, to get a journalism degree, who would sell their soul in a heartbeat to get the kind of attention Mox News has had. That's me. That's me. I'm the only person on Mox News. It's me. People would sell their soul, journalists with degrees, to get the kind of exposure Mox News has had. I've done everything having to beg you for please for help. Everything on this teeny tiny little shoestring budget where I barely survive. I have to beg you for hard drive space. The last video I made on camera, I came out, I showed you how I get treated horribly by trolls. Who cares? Doesn't matter. I still do this. And I said, please, I'm out of hard drive space. Can you please give something back? I give and give and give to you. Can you please give something back? You know, what is it that you think of people who know that they're taking a service from someone that they know survives solely on tips and they never tip? What do you think of that person? Now, I don't think bad things about you. I think somehow, again, it's my fault because I won't get a haircut, you won't give me a tip. Because I won't shave my beard, you won't give me a tip. Last time I came on camera, I said, please help. I'm out of hard drive space. I use like 2 terabytes of hard drive space a month. Could you please just give a little something back so I can get a hard drive space? So I can get some space so I can continue to do this for you. To fight for your freedom. Fight for your awareness. To fight for the people around you's awareness. Please. The 2020 election is coming up, right? The last video I made, one person gave back. Nurse Jackie. Nurse Jacqueline. Thank you, Nurse Jackie. One person. There's 96,000 of you here who I give to on a daily basis, and I beg you for help. And one person gives something back. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Are you trying to tell me that an archive of 7,047 videos does not deserve a $5 tip? How long do you think it would take you to do that? To grab and render and edit and upload to YouTube 7,047 videos? I've done it. I've uploaded over 60,000 videos, well over 60,000 videos. For your and the world's awareness. There's nothing of me out there having a good time. Nothing. And I ask you for help, and now 96,000 of you are all going to turn your backs on me. I hope it's not true. I hope. See, I know that there's good people out there watching this video who would give something back if they knew that in order to keep this going, to keep this guy who builds these awesome archives of historical documents working, that's worth $5 to you. I know that you're out there. I know you are. I know that you're out there. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do to get your attention. Shave my beard, cut my hair. I give and give and give. I give and give and give. There's 96,000 of you. You take and take and take. I'm begging you to give something back. It takes less than 2 minutes. On 4th of July, it would be this really, really good thing to give this guy who fights for freedom something back on 4th of July. I'm out of hard drive space. My roommate has a new computer for me. Core i7 with 32 gigs of RAM. Woohoo! Because he's such a great guy. And he's my biggest fan. And he knows my work is important to me, even if it's not to you. But it needs hard drives. You know, there's a saying that goes, one person can have a profound effect on another person. And 2 people of like minds can change the world. Well, I can tell you that I have had a profound effect on many, 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 many people on YouTube. I didn't have to come out here and tell you what you're supposed to think and tell you how you're stupid if you don't support this person or that person. Tell you that you're sheep and that you need to wake up. I never did that to you once. Even now, when you never give anything back, and I'm out here begging you, I'm saying it's my fault that you're good people and somehow I let you down. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So, and I've always been told it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to ask, especially if you're giving something in return. I give and give and give to you. I ask you please to give something back on this 4th of July. Give something back to this freedom fighter who fights for your freedom. And it doesn't matter who your politician is, because I don't give a fuck about any of them. I care about you, and I care about freedom. Your freedom. And I'd like to keep doing this for you. I'd like to do this for another presidential election. Can you imagine what the next presidential election is going to be like? Can you imagine it without Mox News? You don't think that would be a loss to the community? I have a new computer. I need a new capture device. I need hard drives. Are you going to give something back or not? I mean, what is the sense in me building another archive of 10,000, 20,000 videos if it's never going to be enough for you to give something back? All you have to do is go to the text body of this video. It says right there, Mox News needs your help on every single one of these videos. And I have to come out here and beg. It says Mox News needs your help. For PayPal tips, click here. For Patron, click here. Here's my Bitcoin wallet. All of you can give something back that would take you less than 2 minutes. How many of you will? And you'll just keep taking and taking everything I have to give. And never ever give anything back. And never ever see a reason to give anything back. It's fine. I spend the rest of my life out here begging for your help to do this, to continue to do this for you. Build amazing archives of historical documents and human interest stories. Eye-opening. Never would have seen this if it wasn't for you. And you don't care if it's here tomorrow or not. And you think I should have to beg and struggle and walk around with holes in my shoes? Please give something back. Please help me fight for your freedom. You want to fight for freedom? It's fucking hard work. You know how big a deal the Second Amendment's going to be in the upcoming 2020 election? You know how big a deal it's going to be? You want a bunch of liberal fucktards with their little fucking Clark Kent glasses on, fighting for your freedom, fighting for your rights? Or you want a real freedom fighter who's been there all along, who continues to fight because it's the right thing to do. Not because I come out here and show my face and I'm going to be famous. Or I'm going to make a bunch of money. I've been on the front page of every major news Mox News has been on the front page of every major news outlet back and forth across the internet. I was on Drudge, and all you conservatives, I was on Drudge multiple times, years before there was ever a YouTube. So we're clear about who I am, what it is I do, and how long I've been fighting for your freedom. And I've done it all with no money whatsoever. Could you imagine what I could do? I have shook the pillars of the fucking internet over and over again. I've been on the front page of YouTube more than a dozen times. The busiest website on the planet more than a dozen times. 1 billion users they can choose from to put on the front page. Mox News more than a dozen times. And I did it on nothing. No money, never getting any money, never becoming rich and having fat pockets of cash. I did it because it was the right thing to do for you and your neighbors and your cousins and everyone. And now I'm asking you for something back. Please, go to the text body, go to Mox News. You can click a PayPal link there and be done in 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes, probably. If you have your PayPal set up and use it regularly, you go boom, boom, boom. Mox gave something back to Mox on 4th of July. Woohoo! I have a new project to start. I have like 27 unboxing videos to do. And I have no hard drive space. Which means I have to throw away important documents that I haven't yet shared with you yet. Because you guys have chosen, many of you have chosen not to give back. I give, and you choose not to give back. I don't understand. Please give something back. There's a clickable link in the text body of the video, or you can go to Mox News, and it should take less than 2 minutes. moxnews.com. Okay? Thanks very much for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful 4th of July. Be careful. It's a police state out there. They want nothing more than to get their cuffs on you. And look out for each other, okay? This is about getting each other over the finish line, not some stupid politician. Because they don't give a damn about you. We got to care about each other. Stay cool. One of these days, this war's going to end. Till that day. Don't ask me what you know is true. Don't have to tell you I love your precious heart. I was standing, you were there, 2 worlds collided, and they can never, ever tear us apart.